Hi, everyone. Today I'm going to be answering yet another question that was submitted to us. First of all, thank you everyone for continually dropping your questions our way. I still have a long list to go through, and I'm really enjoying your questions, how they help me probe deeper into self and also to, share whatever I can with you. If you have a question, I'd love to hear about it. Please do connect with us. You'll see the links in the description for the YouTube channel and also in the description of each video as to how to get a hold of us. So Luke sends this question. Have you always wanted to be a writer? Now, Luke is a young person who is very interested in the world of writing. And so I'm honored to answer this question for him. So, yes. Yeah, I always wanted to be a writer. But honestly, Luke and everyone, at the time, I had the mindset, I was under the distinct impression that writing, like music or painting and many other of the artistic endeavors, was basically a sure way to poverty. And so I went in another direction, started running a business, servicing some clientele. And then I a car accident happened, 3-car pileup. And after a couple of years of like healing, I realized that, I had some physical limitations now and I needed to reconsider where I was going to go in the future. And at at the time I was really, because I was coming at it from a business mindset, I started learning from other writers, joining those forums, those chats, etc., those groups, and really gleaning information from people. And I also took a course, my husband and I, into the business of being a writer. What kind of taxes are we going to be preparing for? How do we handle queries, the different genres that we might explore writing in, whether it's going to be freelance or, product reviews or a staff writer, assignment writer, or a freelance writer. We tried on lots of different hats before we came to where we are today. Which I really encourage, especially young writers, to do. Try on a lot of different hats, write in a whole bunch of different genres, see where your readership is and where you're really connecting with those readers, and then pursue that if that is what you're interested in pursuing as well, because it's an art. We have to want to love, what we do at the same time. um, you know, uh, my few experiences in the world of writing, which to some seems vast, but really there's so many different genres of writing. You could do business writing, copywriting, market writing. There's, people who specialize in landing page or ad copy, or, there's people who write for specific genres and specific, outlets like a print newspaper or a certain type of magazine. There's all different ways of working that writing into finding a way where we stand out as an individual, where our talent, really shines. And you're not going to know that unless you get out there and you explore those genres. You dip your fingers in and you see, does this appeal to me? Is this something that I want to continue with? And am I really loving what I'm doing? Loving what you're doing and what you're getting paid for are sometimes not necessarily the same thing. And so sometimes we have to explore, like, I really love to do this, so maybe I'll do this as like a side project. But in order to bring in an income, I really need to do these other things because that's where the income is at this moment in time. It's going to change. It's going to evolve throughout your career. So have fun with it. Enjoy it. Writing for me has given me a chance to feel like I'm leaving a positive legacy behind, something of value for other people to benefit from. That has been my goal all along. And so that's the gift of writing as a career for me personally. So, Luke, I hope that answers your question in the way that you wanted it answered. I hope it encourages you to explore the world of writing and find the niche that is just for you, where you're going to shine. and where you're going to really enjoy working in for some time yet. And don't be worried, like if you get into something and you're doing it for a few years, like 6 years or something, maybe you're going to reach a little bit of burnout. That happened with me actually when I was doing book reviews professionally. I was doing like 300 to 600 books every single year of book reviews for a couple different publications, getting paid to do that, donating the books to a variety of organizations like literacy organizations, libraries, wherever, right? And so, after about 6 years of doing that, I started losing the love of doing it. I started feeling some burnout. I felt like, the pattern was getting a little bit redundant for me. And so I continued with reviewing, but I switched over to product reviewing, which was a whole heck of a lot of fun. Same kind of genre, but a whole nother topic, a whole nother way of approaching it, a whole nother medium to publish on. And then later on, I moved on to other things. So you never know where it's going to lead you, where it's going to take you. So just embrace the change and, learn to say yes and learn to step in the fear and do it anyway and just explore things. So you go, Luke, and all the other, young writers out there that are entering into the field, the world of writing.